Hello everyone, welcome back for more Let's Play Sam and Max in the Devil's Playhouse. So, the elves want a toy tester. We have a toy tester that doesn't want to test a toy. It'll be a bit before we can fix that.
Why am I, baby?
Well, let's see what else we got over here. More luggage! Maybe the toy chest is behind that.
Maybe the toy box is stashed behind all this luggage.
Possibly. Let's start unloading. Nope, not there.
Absolutely nothing there, huh? Oh well. And what's behind us now?
Nice caboose. You're the Middle European jerk who got Maximus and me stuck on the wall back in the tomb of Samun Mac.
Please, this is ancient history. Let go. Move on.
Uh-huh. Well, since you're not going to be in your room for the next few minutes... Oh, look,
Nobody
it's all
home.
empty.
Garlic, crosses, and wolfsbane. What do you make of that, little buddy?
Jesus pesto?
Methinks somebody's trying to ward off vampires.
Don't say methinks, Samuth.
Methinks is a good word, though.
Methinks somebody's trying to ward off vampires.
Okay, and the closets.
Huh. Our compartment didn't come with a weird occult shrine in the closet.
This must be the deluxe suite.
Interesting.
That cephalopod has a familiar face.
It's the guy from the tomb! Looks like he's lost weight.
No toy box under there.
Well, let's see what he's keeping in his trunk, shall we?
That steamer trunk looks exactly like ours.
And I thought we were on the cutting edge of steamer trunk chic.
Doesn't appear to be locked.
Well, visitors. How kind of you to drop in on my humble home away from home, yeah?
Strong guy.
So sorry you could not stay for the aperitifs. If you'll excuse me.
So we try to check that steamer trunk, and he shows up and throws us out. Well, let's look at the room that contained a mole person.
Nah.
Hope we're interrupting something.
Not at all. I was just leaving. I won't rest till you give me the you know what.
Goodbye, Jurgen.
Whatever.
Hi there. Seen the Devil's Toy Box lately?
What do I care about toy boxes? I've got more important things to think about.
I hope you're not still sore at us for stealing your boyfriend.
Huh? Oh, you mean that silly ventriloquist dummy? I don't care about him anymore. He was just a childish fancy. I'm totally a woman now.
You are not.
I've got a new boyfriend now.
Awkward teenage girl. Oof.
New boyfriend? That wouldn't happen to be...
You know how my dad is? He mustn't know about our engagement.
Engagement? You mean...
Oh, he hasn't asked me yet, but I can see it in his eyes.
What attracts you to a guy like that anyway?
His tragic aura. There's something haunted about him. Like he's laboring under some kind of terrible curse.
Twittishness?
Very possibly.
Just out of curiosity, what was your dad whispering about with that overripe European?
His name is Jurgen. I'm not supposed to know what he wants from my dad, but, well, come on. Duh. Poor sweet thing. He tried so hard to avoid making eye contact with me.
Excited about moving to America, eh?
You bet! In the new world, a girl can grow up to be anything she wants to be. A seamstress, a nurse, a kindergarten teacher, even a stenographer.
You know, there are a few more choices available to you. Just saying there, you know. Shoot a little higher.
Hope it works out for you, kid.
Mrs. Jurgen.
Let's not hope that works out for her.
Hey, remember us?
Of course. You're the wise guys who made off with the Devil's Toy Box, the treasure we moles have been guarding for almost 6,000 years.
He looks a little bit too happy about that.
You're not mad at us for raiding your tomb?
Heck no. Losing that toy box was the best thing that ever happened to us mole people. After 6,000 years, we can finally say goodbye to burial chambers and hello to Broadway.
America! I can hardly wait!
Oh, funny thing, that toy chest we swiped from you?
Somebody swiped it from us.
Well, easy come, easy go.
Can we inspect your trunk?
No.
Really?
Do you know where you're going when we reach America?
To join my wife Natasha. We sent her ahead to get established. I hear she's managed to score us a sweet boiler room on the west side.
After all we've been through together in Real 2, I feel I can speak freely.
Yes?
I'm sorry to report that your daughter is harboring a massive crush
On whom?
on that Jurgen guy.
Tell me another.
So he doesn't believe us.
What was that fellow with the fruity accent doing in here?
Private business. Let's just say he wants something that only I can give him.
You?
Dad! You don't have to be so secretive.
You.
After all we've been through together in Real 2,
Okay, we've
Yes?
seen this bit.
I'm sorry to report
On whom?
on my little buddy's ventriloquist dummy.
Oh dear, that doesn't sound healthy. Oh well, she'll either outgrow it or become a lonely, twisted old spinster with a toy fixation. Either way, I don't have to worry.
That's kind of worrisome in and of itself, dude.
Keep riding the rails, Mr. Molman.
Okay.
No Devil's Toy Box in there. We suspect you're hiding stolen goods in here.
What goods?
The Devil's Toy Box.
Therefore, we must invoke our spurious authority and look inside.
I've read my railway regulations manual. You're not allowed to inspect the trunk without just cause.
Without just cause,
We suspect you're hiding stolen goods in here.
What goods?
A fortune in jewels.
You're not allowed to inspect the trunk without just cause.
We suspect you're
What?
kidnapped children.
You're not allowed to inspect the trunk without just cause.
Now, maybe you recall it, maybe you don't, but do you remember when we first started up Reel 2 and Amanda was sitting there in the trunk and wouldn't shut up, so the conductor invoked his authority to inspect the talking trunk? Yeah, so talking trunks we do have authority to investigate. Let's make that happen, shall we? Why does she get a big freaking hat? I don't know.
Help! I'm a prisoner in here!
Got someone in the trunk, eh? I'm afraid Railway Regulation number 268 leaves us no choice but to inspect it.
You're not the trained conductors.
We're the untrained conductors.
Oh, well, go ahead then.
Clothes, blankets, pots and pans, magical bric-a-brac. No toy chest in here. I guess you're cleared.
Why would we steal the toy chest back? It was hard enough to get rid of it.
He does have a
Think
good
this
point.
is significant?
It's selectable, isn't it?
That's just one of our magic spells. Pay it no mind. Only mole people can do mole magic. And that particular spell is only useful to those who are under the dread vampire curse.
Hey, remember us?
Of course.
That hieroglyphic thingy in the trunk. That's what your visitors are looking for, right?
Right. Wrong. Maybe.
Maybe, huh?
Keep riding the rails, Mr. Molman.
Okay.
Well, now that we've been introduced to all the players in Act 3, yeah, this is Act 3 because Act 4 is the final reel we can't look at until we finish all 3 of these. Let's take a quick hop back to Reel 2, or Act 2, now that we know how to keep little Amelia Earhart quiet. We can progress there now.
Should we go back to the earlier reel or skip ahead to the next one?
Yeah, we can't skip ahead to the next one.
She won't shut up, Samus!
I know what to do. I'm great with kids.
So our choices are all this, but now we can do Ride of the Valkyries.
Keep your mouth shut. Keep your mouth shut. Keep your mouth shut. Don't say a word.
And she's quiet.
We gotta hide!
And we can hide.
I'm coming in. Looks empty. Huh. Nobody here. Reckon I were wrong.
And we now pass that little checkpoint.
That was a close call.
Lucky for us, we played that tour in Gutter Demeron.
We sure put one over on that sap of a conductor, didn't we, partners?
Partners? For the last time, kid, you're not joining our outfit.
Nonsense! This is just the beginning. We've got an endless series of marvelous adventures ahead of us.
Ta-da! No fanfare.
You'll find it's not so easy to impress these Egyptian types with your magic act, little buddy. These jokers ingest sorcery with their mother's milk.
Speaking of which, it looks like we finally managed to lose that pesky baby Amelia Earhart.
By George, you're right. That was a clever move, pointing her at that mirage and telling her it was an oasis.
Little kids are so trusting.
Now, let's get down to the business at hand. We've got to find the Devil's Toy Box before it's scooped up by some disreputable tomb raiders.
More disreputable than us, you mean?
Look for a hidden passageway leading to an endless labyrinth. No doubt we'll encounter a dizzying array of fiendish death traps, but if we keep our wits about us...
Found it!
About time.
Well, that was easy enough. And now we can explore this place. So let's do a little bit of exploration.
Whee!
And obviously the one thing
Anyone
we
for
really
calamari?
care about is the toy box up there.
Stop quaking with girlish timidity, Maximus.
It isn't that. It's my psychic aura. It's acting up again, Samus. Something within that toy box is calling out to me. Samus! It's a ventriloquist dummy!
Don't panic, little buddy. It could be a fake.
Well, well, what have we here? Tomb Raiders? Oh my, we haven't had a good raiding in nigh under 50 years. Now just sit tight for a minute. I'm afraid you caught us with our trousers down, so to speak. Haven't bothered to reset the security system in, oh, I don't know how long. Now then, protection spell looks to be in order. There. That ought to do the trick. Nothing beats a good old-fashioned protection spell. Now don't touch that toy box if you value your hide.
Well, let's see. It's about time to end the video, but the toy box is right here, so what's the worst that could possibly happen?
You think it's safe to touch it now?
I'm sure nothing will go wrong whatsoever.
Ah, fudge. I was hoping these two would put up some kind of challenge.
I don't think that's the way the story is supposed to end. Let's back it up and try it again.
So, yeah, touching the toy box is instant death. One of the few things in this game that could possibly kill Samus or Maximus. But we do get death in a Telltale game before The Walking Dead. Go figure. So anyway, good stopping point for the video is one of the few death scenes we can get. So, until then, until next time, when we actually see what we can do about removing that protection spell, located up here, I will see you guys then. See you guys next time. You know what I'm trying to say. Take care, folks. See you later.